Bronx. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. David Wells will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Leading off
now at the plate, Ted Williams.
Hitter,
and we are set for baseball
Williams.
here this evening. Grounded back up the middle. Torres ranging up the middle, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder Manny
into
Ramirez.
the box now, Manny Ramirez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Mazara's under it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
In now, Carlton Fisk, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year, 10 home runs, 18 driven in. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
That's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Fastball called for strike 2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
From the stretch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsberg is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1. Hit hard to third. Frazier is there. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Boston's out in front 1-0. Roger Clemens gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
So coming to the plate, Lou Gehrig, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The pitch. He pulls this one into right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fisk is there to put it away for out number 1. The relay, and he's safe. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Nomar Mazara. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
From the stretch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit hard but foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets fouled. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is pulled hard but foul. But they brought their gloves for that one out there.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Ramirez moves over, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
Hitting off for Boston.
He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Here's Michael Saunders now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Lays off 1-0. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Williams.
Into the box now, Ted Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runners on first with one down. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. Ready for another chance. Manny Ramirez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball one.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is on 3-0, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, David Ortiz. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Williams is on his way home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in once again, Carlton Fisk. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He hit a sac fly earlier. Bat on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
The 0-2 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now in the box, the kid Torres, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts. Watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsberg. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher Tyler Austin.
Standing in, Tyler Austin. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit out towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Has a look. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ellsberg on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping up now, Lou Gehrig. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lou Gehrig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Right,
he fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat.
Aaron
That's a pretty bad
Judge.
place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Stepping up to the plate, Babe Ruth. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Digging in once again, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And you can see right there, he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Ready for another shot now. David Ortiz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Misses. Ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder, Carlton.
Into the box now, Carlton Fisk. In there, no balls and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and he struck him out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Comes set with the 0-1 and a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. And there's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Now a swing, and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, number 28.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside 2-1.
I got 2-1 look out.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Therefore it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So digging in now, Nomar Mazara. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. Hernandez is right there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
At the plate, the kid, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready once again,
Leading
Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lined hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 14 games. That's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mazara has a play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center fielder,
digging in and
5.
looking for more, Michael Saunders. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now both runners on the move. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
One strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. He's set, here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsberg. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jacoby Ellsberg.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in, Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. One out, nobody on. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Michael Pineda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Michael Pineda.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Ted Williams.
And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the box, Manny Ramirez. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another chance.
Ortiz.
David Ortiz. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ball 2. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Striding in once again, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nolan Arenado.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Ready on 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in the Bronx, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Carlton
Leading off
Fisk.
for Boston.
He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Carlton Fisk.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up,
Ladies and
3
gentlemen,
down,
it's
3
time for the
strikeouts.
traditional
Not too
7th inning
shabby.
stretch.
Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nomar Mazara.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Ramirez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Second baseman, the kid.
So stepping
Torres.
in, the kid Torres. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 13 base hits in 61 tries. He's taken him deep once. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Throw won't get him.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Arenado into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Turned on down the line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ted Williams. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. In there, strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A man on third with 2 down. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Arenado is there for it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsberg. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jacoby Ellsberg.
Into the windup and the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now the pitch home to Ellsberg. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Saunders is after it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tyler Austin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Striding in, Lou Gehrig. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Well, he retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now, as opposed to being on that nice roll.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. In now, Manny Ramirez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Once again a 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 34, David.
He almost
Ortiz.
got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, David Ortiz, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here it comes. 2-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for one. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
The batter, right
Striding
fielder,
into the box,
Carlton
Fisk. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing in the Boston ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail 2-0. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
Leading off,
no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Right fielder, number 99.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Roger Clemens takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 2 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs on only 2 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.